I was just driving. It was in Israel. I was driving and I was holding my phone. And they're very strict about like you can't even look at your phone. It's like
it's so weird out there. It's like, you know, when I was in Beirut, you know, sometimes there's like military there and they're checking things.
It's much scarier in Lebanon than in Israel.
Yeah. There's not as much in Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Israel's much more stable.
But there was one day where like I didn't want to do a tour thing. I wanted to stay in the hotel in Israel, and I was like, I'm gonna go eat.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, where's the meat? And we don't do meat today. It was like some sort of holiday or something.
Oh,
it must have been some sort of meat or something.
Well, so in kosher means you don't mix the milk. And are you not done with the story?
No, I'm not done.
One of these?
I'm done. No, I'm done.
Oh, okay.
I was doing this just to. I agree with
Like
whatever you're doing.
Stop talking.
I don't want to explain.
Yeah.
Well, religious Jews are kosher. They don't mix meat and cheese. So oftentimes at restaurants they'll say today's a dairy day or today's a meat day. You don't get both.
That's what it was. I think it had some cheese. But why don't they mix?
It's just one of those
it's
weird
in
things.
the Bible.
Yeah.
It's in the Bible.
So no beef stroganoff?
Do you guys eat shrimp?
Stroganoff
It's also
has
not
cream in it
kosher.
or what?
You can't
They
eat
don't
shrimp.
stroganoff it.
No seafood, like only fish. You can eat fish.
You can eat fish, but no shrimp, like
No.
lobster.
No.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're bottom dwellers.
Who knows? They've got all these
Nah,
weird ass
yeah.
That's
rules.
actually, there's something to that though, because shrimp is the most like biologically costly thing to eat out of the ocean. You're
Is
actually
it?
fucking up the ocean more by
kidding.
eating shrimp. Yeah.
A lot of people will guess that the reason was that it was they say is unsanitary. That's what it is about pork and stuff, and that's why they cut the dick off. They circumcise because it's cleaner.
Yeah.
But they do stuff like religious Jews. They put their dick through a hole and fuck their wife that way too. And I don't know what's that all about.
What?
Well, they do.
Glory hole?
Yeah.
They have
Glory hole their wife.
Glory
But religious glory holes.
They
Yeah.
put a sheet on and just a little hole for their cock, which is that's my fantasy to fuck like that. You don't have to see my
like
body.
a ghost? You want to be a ghost for Halloween?
I'm like I don't have to.
Well, if you did that, you could fuck me. You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'll pretend it's Tom Hardy. Yeah. Here we go.
Wait,
Here we go.
They just fist bumped.
We're gonna fuck. We're gonna ghost fuck. I'm gonna glory hole.
Can I have a thing too? Oh, but I wear the sheet. Like if you were to fuck me, let me just say. Let's just say.
Scenario.
I would go get to Brooklyn sheet, right?
Yeah, Brooklyn.
I have Brooklyn, right? I would put it on my body. You would poke a hole in it. We'd do it beforehand, probably, right? I bend over. I stick the sheet over the hole where my butthole is.
Oh.
And then you would
apply
slip it
first?
in.
No, what I would do is just put my dick through and then kind of do like a put the tail on the donkey.
Right. Make it a game.
Yeah.
We turn it into a little game.
But why
So
would
hold on, both of you have sheets then?
what?
Let's
That's
pull the-
extra safe.
Yeah, let's have both
Yeah.
have
But I
sheets.
think it's a
You only
very
need
It's more
one.
challenging.
it's very difficult to line the asshole up
Yeah.
in that way. When one of us needs to see. I
It's
prefer
like
it for
skeet
you.
shooting.
I prefer it.
Yeah.
But why would you want to put a hole in that wonderful Brooklyn linen?
Right.
Such a high quality product.
But why do they do it? Why do they do it that way? Why would they? Did you explain that yet? Why they do it that way?
Nobody knows.
Why did they do it? I forget.
Nobody knows.
It's some stupid.
Yeah.
It was some really brutally disgusting Jew. He's like, I got a nice cock, but I'm so nasty. Here's what we're gonna do: cover my body. My dick goes through the sheet. Nobody has to face my awful body.
Wow.
That's in the Bible.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like when I heard like men in the Muslim world when they fuck a man in the butthole. That's not really. Is that gay? That's not. It's just considered gay.
So
That's what I heard.
it's just having a good time.
Is this fact?
It is. No, really. I
Arab
saw a
men-
documentary or something on it.
Arab
Whole
men-
hour?
Well, like 10
Was it a
minutes.
pornography?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was your dick in
Muslim
your hand?
porn?
Yeah. It was on Reality Kings.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I
Okay,
saw
cool.
it on
Love that documentary.
Pornhub.
Yeah.
But and the Arab guys they have a strange tendencies where it's not unusual to see two Arab men holding hands. They'll just walk around with their buddy and they hold hands.
Oh.
Really strange stuff. But if they see a guy sucking a dick, they'll throw stones at him. till he
Right.
dies.
Right. Yeah. Would you and I be able to hold hands? You think, Gilbert?
I can hold your hand.
For how long?
Long, but what will happen is that you'll start realizing, oh my God, he's too comfortable. Then you'll try to take it up a notch.
Hila's researching.
You know?
Yeah.
Did you find out?
I was trying to remember why they put the hole in the shit. And
What'd you get? You get
What do you get? Anything?
I think it started from some story in the Bible where a guy had to have sex with like the wife of his brother or something like that. So like to make it not.
I totally get that.
Now it's fine.
Fine then.
It's good. We're good, guys.
I get
incest,
that.
but it's fine.
I get that.
Why? Because his own wife
or-
couldn't bear children.
Something like that.
Oh, that's actually part of the Handmaid's
Great story.
Tale too.
Yeah, so to remove
Wait,
like
explain it to me.
any-
So
Neck
it's
pilot.
So
okay.
in
Let's you and I like in Handmaid's Tale.
Like in Handmaid's Tale, in Gilead, they repeat this phrase where they say like when so and so couldn't bear his own or couldn't bear this guy's children, his brother offered up the wife. And then that's why the premise of the Handmaid's Tale is that you technically give
So it's
your
me.
body.
Let's say we were in the Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
And I offered you up to my brother Steve.
No, that's not how it works. In Gilead, in Handmaid's Tale, they have women who are designated just to bear children.
Yes.
They're captured. They're raped by their, commanders, basically.
Yuck.
And that's all, they're just carriage, basically. That's all their body is for.
Wow.
And I think that
I think you're
reference
right.
is the same.
I think I think we cracked the nugget on that one.
It's like the worst thing about when I watch movies, I can't do rape scenes.
You're sensitive to it.
I don't know why, but
Is it because of your own experience?
I
or are
don't
you
know.
just
I've
sensitive
never
to it?
I've never really thought it through.
Well,
but
don't watch
Well, it's
Handmaid's
not-
Tale. It's all rape.
Yeah,
I can't
it's
watch
not
that.
a pleasant,
But I can see pillaging.
Right.
You can burn things down. I don't give a fuck.
One of the
right?
worst things is watching.
Yeah, or you can kill. I don't care in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when it's rape, I have to either like. There's this movie called Irreversible, and there's like a 10-minute rape scene in a tunnel. It's so believable.
I haven't seen it, but I think I've heard of it.
You've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like literally a 10-minute rape scene, and literally like you watch just a second of it. I just turn it off and I walk away. I hate it. I jerk off, but
Sure. Yeah. You got to get your nuts no matter what.
Skeet shooting. Yeah.
yeah, I'm kidding. But there's something about rape scenes or rape in general that I find appalling.
I don't know. I don't know how many rape scenes I've seen in movies.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Who was raped in Game of Thrones?
Khaleesi was.
Khaleesi was raped. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, also the girl was raped by Ramsay, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot.
There's a lot
There's
of
a
rape.
lot.
Wasn't that was one of those interesting rape scenes where she gets into it. Khaleesi.
She eventually.
Oh, she eventually, yeah.
I think that she started to fall in love with the possibility of having power, and that kind of overrode her like disdain for
Interesting.
the guy who raped her.
Right.
Or maybe she understood it from a way of like just the Dothraki, this being some like cultural thing rather than him really being like this rapist.
Right. It wasn't
Right.
coming
It
from
was
like
a different culture.
Yeah.
Right.
You take on a wife, and that's what you did against her will.
Can I ask a question? Do you
Yeah.
think rape is only shocking now? I mean, it's probably been shocking all throughout the history of mankind. But if it was prevalent 500 or 600 years ago when there was, right? When it just happened, when people like armies would go, or soldiers would go into a village and rape and pillage, right? It's just a part of, do you think that's more shocking then? Or you think
it was always horrifying?
It was horrifying.
Like you hear about the Mongols. They used to just fucking rape everybody. But yeah, it's awful. It was awful then.